Hi, so this is for Fragile Water again. Hello, and it's for the what do you call it? The other bit, the alternate bit, the middle eight, or the bit as you put it, where she starts wailing. I think this is the bit you're talking about, right? So the lyrics, there are other gifts than silver. So, yeah, and we've been doing G, C. C add 9, D and E minor. So here we got another chord. So we've just ended the previous section on a G. There are other gifts. So it's going to go into that, yeah? Now it's going to go into an A minor 7 from a G. So let me show you this voicing of an A minor 7. You've got an anchor finger. Keep the little finger where it is, 3rd fret of the top E string. Then, just like an A minor 7, your normal A minor 7, first finger on the 1st fret of the B string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the D string, yeah, and then all together, yeah, 5-string chord, A minor 7, okay? So, again, the picking pattern, you just adapt it to the chord. Fingers 1 and 2, they just keep picking the top 2 strings. Thumb going from the bass note of the chord, which in this case is the A string, open, to the G string, yeah. La 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 la. Okay, so what happens is that's the first chord of this section, this A minor 7, just for a bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is a version of G over B. It's just instead of having 3rd fret of the B string and top E string, I'm having an open B string. My little finger stays as an anchor finger, 3rd fret of the top E string, and I've gone from this A minor 7 with fingers 1 and 2 here, 1st fret B string, 2nd fret D string. 1st finger comes off, 2nd finger moves to the A string, 2nd fret. So you've just got fingers 2 and 4 on the fretboard, yeah? Fret 2, A string, and fret 3, top E string. And your thumb is picking the A string still, because it's a G over B rather than a full G, yeah? So your thumb's going between the A string and the G string, just like it was for the A minor that you just did. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then a D, just a normal D, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then an E minor. But we're going to stick to these top 4 strings, and my fretting is I'm going to go back with that little finger to the 3rd fret. I just like this voicing, yeah? I mean, this isn't exactly what you hear on the record, because again, there's 2 guitars there, and she's got a capo on, and I think it's altered tuning as well. But this gives you, this is an emulation, gives you a flavour of it. So we're going to go from that D, 4-string chord, so your thumb's going between the D string and the G string, and then you stay on those top 4 strings, and then you've just got 2 fingers on the fretboard, which is going to be your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your little finger on the 3rd fret of the top E string. So you've got an open G and an open B string, yeah? Next chord is a C. Now, if you've got these 2 fingers here, your 1st and your 4th, you can keep them as anchor fingers and do a C add 9, so that your 3rd finger comes down on the 3rd fret of the B string, and your 2nd finger goes on the 3rd fret of the A string. Then it's a 5-string chord, so your thumb is now moving from the A string to the G string. 2 fingers always on the top 2 strings. Got a bar of C, bar of G, bar of C, bar of D, and and then it resolves to a G, and that's the end of that section, yeah? So all in all, and then you're back to a G. Yeah? Okay, good. Hope that helps.